Alrighty, moving on. Part 2, OBS setup. This is all about advanced scene switcher. What this will allow you to do is to switch scenes through via hotkey automatically without having to pay attention to OBS. Important if you're running the radio and you're focused on, let's say you're contesting and you want to push a live stream and you want to just focus on running the radio, you can use advanced scene switcher to cycle through your cameras and your different desktops automatically without having to constantly go over to OBS and fart around manually switching scenes by like clicking, manually clicking through the scenes. So the first thing you want to do, sorry about that. First thing you want to do is open a browser. And let's go over to the browser window. Type in advanced scene switcher, OBS. So type in advanced scene switcher. The first thing that should pop up is obsproject.com. Advanced scene switcher OBS. Click on this. And right here on the right hand side, you'll say go to download. Go ahead and click that. It will download that to your downloads folder. Once that is done and the download is complete, now what you need to do is go to your download directory and you're going to see advanced scene switcher in there. What you do is you right click, extract all, and leave it right in the same folder. You don't need to put it anywhere specific. Extract it to your downloads folder. Open the extracted folder. Navigate to Windows. Advanced scene switcher setup. Right click, run as administrator. Okay. And go ahead and install it. It's going to install to the OBS directory. All right. Once that is done, go ahead and light up OBS and go to the top. And this is dependent. You're going to need your scenes already in there. Remember from the first video, the scenes, make sure your scenes and your sources are all in where they're supposed to be. Okay. So if you have, let's say 2, 3, 4 scenes in there, including your desktops, maybe some webcams or whatever, you want to transition through, cool. Now go to tools, click on advanced scene switcher, not automatic scene switcher. Go with the advanced one. That's the one you just put in. Click on this, and let's go over to, you'll scroll all the way across the top. See this? It says sequence right here. Click on this. Now, by default, what's probably going to end up, you're going to end up seeing is maybe three setups in here. So I'll add one, add another one, add another one. You're probably going to see that. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to make it work. So what we need to do is you need to choose a starting scene. So I'm going to choose my webcam to start with. You could choose anything you want. So let's go my webcam, which is me solo. It's whatever. These drop downs are going to show you what's down here in the scenes. So this is basically, you have to choose the scene, which scene you want to go active. So start with whatever you want. I'm going to go to, let's go to logs, which is my second monitor. So let's do logs. Now you need to set a time for how long you want that transition to hold for, to hold off on the transition. So in other words, how long that scene is going to stay active. So I'm going to put 5 seconds just for the sake of having it move quickly once we get this going. 5 seconds. Now you want to select the scene transition. I select cut because it's quick. I don't care about foofy visual special effects. And that will go quick, okay, between scene to scene. Now, to go to the next sequence, you need to use this right here, the last one from the previous one. So it goes from me solo to logs, holds for 5 seconds. I have it set to with a cut transition. Now here, I want to put in logs. I need a starting point. You can't just jump from here to a whole nother starting point. It doesn't work like that. So logs has to go in here and to the next scene. So let's go to, I'll go to the other desktop. All right, set your time. 5 seconds. And select your transition. Cut. Okay, now I want to go to, let's say I want to go back to, let's make it a round, it's got to be a round trip. Okay, start, finish. The last sequence you put in has to be the same one as where you started at. So I'm going from my Spectrum display, which is desktop 3. I'm going to put that back in here. That's the starting point. Okay. Don't ask, just do it. Spectrum. And I'm going to round out around the corner and head home. So this last one, if this is the last scene, it has to be the same as the first scene that started the sequence. So let's go me solo. Let's put 5 seconds. Cut transition. Swing. That's done. You can add as many as you want for however many monitors you want. I've got 3 webcams, so I can cycle through technically 3 monitors and 3 webcams. That's a whole lot of shifting, dancing going on, if that's the way you want to do it. But you have to have scenes in there to choose from. So now, if you want to save this, so let's say you want multiple scene switching, different setups for scene switching depending on what you're doing. Well, you can load this, save this scene right here, and this will not save it, at least on my computer, to the default directory that opens. It will give you, so let's do new. And if you hit save, it's going to say, would you like to save in documents folder instead? Yeah. What the heck? Let's go to documents. I've already got one in here. So let's title this something different. So let's do new 1. Hit save. Bada boom. Now, if you ever, if you have multiple switches, scene switching setups, you can save all those, and then you can navigate back in, load scene sequences from file, go to documents down here, and you can select from your scenes. Okay, so, and then you just click open, and it will load that in here. No need to do anything else. It's all ready to go. You can click the X. Now come down here to settings. What we need is a hotkey. So let's go hit the hotkeys on the left-hand side, scroll down. You'll see start the advanced scene switcher down here. You want to click in this box. All right, just click in there. There won't be anything in there when you first start. And choose the key that you want to start the scene switching. So I use the plus key. Put number plus in there. That's good. Click in the stop the scene switcher. Click in there, and I put the minus key. Okay, and I've already got that in there, so all you have to do is hit apply, and okay. So now what we're going to do is we are going to, let's come over here, and I'm going to hit the plus key and see if she goes. And it should hang for 5 seconds. There we go. And it just switched. So it's going to cycle through the scene. Oh, there it goes. Cycled through the scene. That's monitor 3, which has nothing on it right now. And now we're back to me. Now we're back to the log screen. So I will go ahead and stop it. That is it. That's all there is to it as far as the advanced scene switcher. All right, moving on to part 3. Here we go.